I saw the hair color of the... Oh my god. I saw something unsettling. I saw something really unsettling. I'm really scared about who the duo is. I'm extremely afraid. I think I saw who it was. Oh shit.
The ninja's approach to combat is to my
Zelgius is here.
I'll follow through.
He's an armor of some kind, which is to be expected. Oh my god, I just spent all my orbs on
He's war.
Legendary Alencia and Hinoka. If this duo is who I think it is, I'm completely fucked. Heather? We got a whole Tellius banner? Is that what's happening? Heather's cool.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think... Oh no. This is not good. Not quite a whole Tellius banner. We do have Reina here randomly.
If you insist, I will leave my foes alive.
So much for the
It is
armor
a
theme.
festival, after all.
Wasn't this the silhouette we thought was Perry? I'm hoping hard right now. I'm just trying not to think about the the duo
Scream
unit.
for me?
Oh my fucking god. Unreal.
Stealth is rather thrilling. Shh, you'll get us spotted.
Wow. This is fucked up. To say the least. Sanaki Dev wins the day. I mean, for what it's worth, this alt is really, really cool. I like that they actually changed their hairstyles for once. Like they don't usually do that. Also, Key to Sentry popped off big time here. This is very cool. I wish I had
You're all.
any orbs. Just any orbs would have been sufficient. I have none.
Accept your fate.
This is so fucked up. Grant seen another action. Wow. It was bound to happen eventually.
This is your end.
Micaiah was going to be on some kind of duo again someday. I thought maybe it'd be a harmonized
Softly
pair.
now. Be careful.
Maybe I will just wail. Pretty huge red stat for a horse. You know, maybe I will just wail. It'll be easier that way. Oh, Tempestral Siza was cool. Siza was a cool character. Our first ninja of an already ninja. Wow. Yeah, poor Soth. Complaining about Sanaki Dev. Sanaki Dev has been quiet for a long time. I think they earned this. The last Sanaki was actually like 4 years ago or 3 years ago. Sanaki Dev can have a treat. This is so fucked up. Dawn Sworn Ninja. I'm thinking I'd rather Micaiah be the lead, but you know how it is. She was already a lead on a duo, so it's fine. I just think it's so cool. They actually changed their hairstyles. I feel like they don't usually do that. Best alt in the game. Too bad I don't have any orbs for it. This is the second duo for both of these characters. That's true. Well, we're just going to look at these two first. This is the one I care about. Isn't Ultina harmonized? That is technically true. She is harmonized. Right, so she's a Cavalry Red Tome. She's going to have a big duo score, right? Because she's a duo unit. Radiant Scrolls enables Kanto Rem. So a special trigger, of course. Unit attacks twice, even if foe initiates combat. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally. Let me let me put away the chores. I apologize. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack res -6 on foe, deals damage equal Y during combat, and reduces the effect of foe's non-special, reduces damage by X% skills by percentage equal Y times 4 during combat. Y equals highest total penalties among target and foes in 2 spaces of target. Example, if Y times 4 equals 64, a foe with... what the fuck is all this? God. It reduces damage by 45% skill, will reduce damage by 15. Why not do a round number like 50? Okay. So, like, the highest number of penalties you're gonna get is, like, 24, maybe? So, if you get 24 times 4, then that's 96. Am I reading this right? Reduces by percentage equals Y. So you could almost entirely negate a damage reduction skill. I've stopped trying to understand Fey. All I know is that is by far the most important part, I would say. That's the main takeaway here. She seems like a strong unit too. She was gonna need to have some kind of Kanto, I think. Can we look at Zelgius? I missed him? Sure. There he is. Lightless Luna. What the fuck is that? They were like, Black Luna's good, but may as well upgrade it. So it's the same as Black Luna, except if unit or foe's special is ready or triggered before during this combat, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40%. So they just sprinkled on a little damage reduction. It's fine. Sanaki's got Flared Mirror, which is pretty cool. We basically know what that does. Yeah. It's just more res instead of more speed. Sabotage AR is basically all the skills that she was going to need to have in order to be good. She maybe could have used attack res ploy 3 instead, but whatever, man. God damn it, man. We were due for a Micaiah ult anyway. I don't know what I expected. They got me with this one, basically. They got me good. Means more debuffs for a perf effect? Is that true? Oh, I guess... yeah, okay. Since she already has Sabotage AR, okay. In fact, it's a little redundant that she has both Sabotage AR and also Defense Res Play 3. I'm not realizing. It's slightly redundant, but still really good. So she's slapping out a lot of debuffs, and then she's piercing her damage reduction with those debuffs. Yeah, she's really good. I'll comment more on my summoning plans for this later. And then her duo button, as always, grants you another action. Man. It'd be really cool if I could use her in Arena, but I'm not going to have the purchase for that anytime soon. Unless I will. Anyway. Alright, we're going to go back to the beginning of the banner now. We got Zelgius. He's a Lance Armor. I want to say this is one of our first armor units we're getting after the BST increase. Y'all think she'll win AHR? I'm inclined to say no, just because Sanaki's not popular in the same way that like Lyn was. Generally speaking. But she could be a contender for it. Usually the ninja duo is like a contender. Lyn and Korn both won their years. This year we have like attuned heroes, we got new rearmed heroes, there's all sorts of different competitors for AHR. So I don't think Sanaki will literally win, but she'll be in like the top 8 or whatever. She could be on the banner. Zelgius has Scarlet Spear, exercise special trigger, unit attacks twice, as always. At start of combat. There's just really no it's just now clicking. There's no theme on this banner at all. We had Myrmidons, then Snipers, then Wyvern Riders, and now it's just a little bit of everything. At start of combat, if unit HP is greater than 25, grants attack plus X to unit and inflicts attack minus X on foe. X equals 25% of foe's attack at start of combat. -2, min 6, max 16. Yeah, man, sure. Reduces damage from attacks by 30% during combat. And restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's we are long past the point where I'm able to like accurately gauge how strong units actually are. Like when we got Winter Black Knight, I was like, oh, he seems pretty good. Isn't Winter Black Knight less than a year old? I find it funny that like a year ago Black Luna was good enough, but now we got Lightless Luna. They felt the need to upgrade it now, but not a year ago. We talked about Lightless Luna already, but it just gives him more damage reduction. That's gonna stack with his 30% up here. So he's gonna get like, in total, like 50 or 60% damage reduction. Does he get even more here from Special Fighter? No. He does negate deep wounds though. Right. Heather's a really good choice for a banner just in general. Maybe it would have been like ideal if we got on like a new heroes banner instead, but this is still cool. She's an infantry green dagger. Rallying Lucia. Oh, so she gets an extra action after she rallies, looks like. Spy Shuriken. This is our special trigger. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. At start of combat, if unit HP is greater than 25, grants blah +5. If a rally assist skill is used by a unit or target's unit, grants NFU to unit and target, or targeting ally, and inflicts exposure on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target or targeting ally through their next actions. I wish they would just... I wish they would simplify these. Like, instead of having it be like... I wish it only activated if she was one rallying, basically. Because it would just simplify things, but whatever. It is stronger if you can also activate it by having her get rallied. She has Remote Sparrow, she has Speed Defense Res 4, Ruse 4, which is new. Oh, that's all she has. Okay, hold on. I see a new status effect here called Schism. Okay, Speed Defense Ruse 4. Inflicts Speed Defense -4 on foe during combat. If a rally assist skill is used by a unit or target's unit, inflicts Speed Defense -6, Guard, Discord, and Schism on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target through their next actions. So we know what Guard does. Discord, I think, is the one that does like -5 to all your stats during combat. And Schism. Oh, Schism's actually nuts. Hold on. Neutralizes triangle attack, dual strike, and Pathfinder? Pathfinder. Effects active on unit through unit's next action. Wow. Okay. Unit is excluded from ally triangle attack and dual strike effects calculated using number of allies. Whoa. I can't believe it took him this long to print just a direct counter to triangle attack. Katria's been out here as like one of the best units in the game for like 2.5 years at this point. When this status is neutralized, triangle attack, dual strike, and Pathfinder effects are also neutralized? I wonder what that means. So basically, you could like run Heather on your Ether Raid's offense, use a rally skill, and now like the opponent's whole Ether Raid's defense lineup is schismed and they can't activate triangle attack. Unless they're running Freyr, which they probably are. Although, wait, so maybe that's what this is for, actually. If Freyr... Yeah, it's also really nice, too, since this will work on Freyr. So does this mean that, like, if you use this, and then Freyr neutralizes your Schism, it sounds like Triangle Attack still gets neutralized as well. Okay, wow, so it actually goes through Freyr, it sounds like. It's a pretty good effect. It's a pretty good effect for the second unit on a banner to have. I guess it's strongest in summoner duels, though? I don't know, do we still need to counter triangle attack and Ether Raids? Freyr and Katria get screwed over by Haether with Ruse 4. If Haether has Ruse 4, yeah. True, true, true. Alright, we got Reina here. Reina's a character that people have been asking for a while. She's a green bow flyer, and she has some skills, alright. I think this is our third 4-star focus to have attack speed catch 3. She has speed defense range, which is also kind of common at this point. Kumo Yumi. Attack against flying units, unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. If unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. Start of combat. If foe's HP is greater than 75, grants blah plus 40 during combat. This seems fairly decent. So you get the brave attacks and you get warping shenanigans. It's not awful. And they've all been this year. Spring Ash had it, Wind Tribe Katria. I think New Year's Liar had it as well. Attack speed catch 3, right?
Scream for me.
I still can't believe this.
Stealth is rather thrilling.
Oh, I forgot that if you hold left click, it speeds up the video. In terms of neutral arts, I think this is my favorite Micaiah. This is a top tier Micaiah right here. The ponytails are very strong. I wish they did this more often. They changed her blue scarf a little bit. This is very cool. Big fan. Also, it's just funny to me that like we've fulfilled the prophecy of getting another Sanaki on a duo.
You'll get us spotted. Give it your all.
I think it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I will say though that like over time I'm less a fan of Micaiah's like voice direction at this point. It's like I really don't have anything against Veronica Taylor. It's just the voice doesn't hit for me more and more. But that just has to do with the voice direction they have to do in a gacha game, right? Yeah, we already talked about her skills. She's strong. Sanaki Dev was bound and gagged for years until they broke out of their holding cell in tears begging insist for a Sanaki alt. It's been a while since I talked about my theory, but my theory back then was always that, like, the director of the game, of FEH, I'm pretty sure is Maeda. And I'm pretty sure he said before that Sanaki was one of his favorite characters from FE9. FE9 and 10. So that's always stuck out to me as being a potential possibility, that Maeda is the Sanaki dev. Yeah, I want to say it's like the FE9 art book, where Maeda says that he said his favorites were Soren, Titania, and Sanaki, I'm pretty sure. And that always stuck out to me, because then FEH happened. Maeda's the director, as far as I'm aware. And literally the first Radiant Dawn character we got was Sanaki. And then she was also the first Radiant Dawn character to get an alt. This will be the duo that gets me to turn on the duo display on my phone. When I play a FEH on my phone, I never keep on the duo display. I always just do like the light display where it's just the lead. But once I get this unit, I'll put the duo on. She's fighting here with Altina, Sigrun, and Tanith. Oh, we can see her stats. So, are we looking at... Okay, 8 might. 8 might seem so low, but I understand. Zelgius has 16 speed, what the fuck? The Micaiah and Sanaki stat spread of all time, absolutely. No defense whatsoever. Speed, honestly, speed should be even lower, frankly. The 16 defense, like that's got to be like as low as they can reasonably make it. I don't know. I feel like it's been a long time since we got a unit with like less than 16 defense. They have 47 res, 47 attack. Did you guys know that when they released Legendary Micaiah 2 years ago, she only had 42 attack? What's up with that? Power creep has come a long way. Yeah, my verdict is that I want them. I will spark on this banner for Micaiah. Sorry, for Sanaki.
Be careful.
Sanaki's cool too. I have enough orbs to spark, but I do have to look out though, because I gotta have orbs to spare. Nimrod, are you okay? What was that? What? Ninjas need to stay quiet unless they're attacking, in which case it's typical for them to go, what? Very cool banner. Honestly, I want all of them except Reina. Nothing against Reina, just, you know. Zelgius is cool, Heather is cool, Sanaki's cool. Yeah, as far as our long-term summoning plans go, I don't even know, man. I still need to get one more Hinoka in December, at the end of December. So we got to go for that. We got to go for actually I think Valencia is in December. And then January's Hinoka. Oh, this is going to be awkward. We'll be summoning for red a lot. But it will spark on this, and then I guess I'll look at the double special hero forecast to see when she's going to be on the duo. Yeah, exactly. Plus side is after this duo is like 6 months out for double special. I think the double special is going to be going to be the play for me. I'll look at the forecast and see who she'll be sharing with. All right, let's check out the Reddit. I'm guessing that we are predominantly salty about Sanaki getting another alt, even though it has been years. Whoa. We have an even distribution of comments in this screenshot. Let's see what we're at now. Can't find the fucking... Oh, we already have Saizo's art. That's cool. That was quick. Looks like a lance unit. Why has it got a tail? Everything else appears to be in order. It's just the tail kind of jumps out at me. Okay, here we go. Salt thread currently has 2 more comments in the hype thread. Reina didn't get a perf curfew in sis. I mean, I guess it didn't even stand out to me because I didn't expect it. Yeah, shockingly close on the salt thread and hype thread. What are people hyped about? That's actually an even bigger mystery. Is it Zelgius? I don't. Are they hyped for Sanaki, perhaps? Heather? Maybe it's just like a lack of comments in the salt thread that's driving the comparison. I think people do like Reina. So that could be the hype thread situation. No Baruka. That's alright though. I wasn't really expecting anything. Baruka would have been a good choice last year. Disappointed this time the banner doesn't have a theme. A bunch of armors now turned into brave weapon users. Would have been really funny. That's fair. Same duo skill. This is the salt thread, right? I'm not seeing a lot of salt in here. It's measured. Banner is weird. Looking forward to Heather, but don't like her art. Heather's art looked okay to me personally. Sanaki and Micaiah are both already in duos before this, and Saizo gets his first ever alt, and it's redundant. Wish they wouldn't have so many repeats for who's been both lead and backup in duos harmonics. This is a good point, I think, generally speaking. Like, I'm happy to see Micaiah, but yeah, we're getting an increasingly large roster of characters that have already been in 2 duos. Happy for the fans, but I wish they would let more characters be involved instead of using the same ones. It's because they already cycled through all of their Lord units. Excuse me. Anyway, doesn't seem like there's a consensus here on what we're salty about. They both already have duo units and have plenty of alts. Okay, but Sanaki, really, I think she only has 3 alts? Right? Because it's her original, her bridal form, and then I think it's just this one, right? If you include the backpack, then the backpack with Winter Altina, then it's 4. Yeah, bridal. Like, if you think about it, this is actually the first Sanaki alt since, like, 2018. If you want to look at it that way. Although it is strange that Sanaki ended up getting both a backpack and a frontliner in a duo harmonized unit. I wonder who else they even could have done for, like, if Micaiah was going to be a backpack on a duo. Oh, does this eliminate the odds of a Yunaka Micaiah harmonized hero? That kind of sucks. I was looking forward to that possibility. Anyway, I said it before, I'll be pulling on this banner, frick. How many orbs do I actually have? I have 176 orbs, so that'll be enough to spark. And then I guess that's gonna be all I do. I would love to summon more, but I really cannot, because I have to save orbs for the December legendary banner for Valencia. That's exciting though. I'm excited to have a low merge Sanaki and Micaiah to play around with. That'll be fun. And then from there we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out for this stream. Always appreciate it. Follow on Twitch to catch the streams. The banner comes out. When does the banner come out? Starting the 7th. Well, that's soon. I don't know if I'll be able to do the summoning stream on Tuesday. This week, my focus is going to be on finishing the Reborn episodes on my other channel, which is just Lupisaurus. Speaking of Reborn, check out tomorrow's episode, please. It's gonna get published at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Lupisaurus. I don't know if I'll get around to doing the summoning stream this week. It might be like this weekend, maybe on Sunday. Maybe we'll combine it with next week's chores. So stay tuned for that. To stay up to date on everything I'm doing, join the Discord. Check out the Fire Emblem Heroes channel in the Discord for stuff going on there. Follow on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube, Lupisaurus, and also Lupisaurus2. And that's it for me. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.